Hello everyone, welcome back. So I hope you all are super excited for this upcoming session of Mega-Menti quiz. So if you are able to hear me, the comment section, I would be checking the comment section. If you are able to hear me clearly, or if there is some issue, you can tell me, okay? So I would be checking the comment section simultaneously. So if you have any doubts, any queries, you can ask me there. And my one question to all of you is am I audible to you guys, right? So if you are able to hear me clearly, any one of you can mention that in the chat, okay? So let's wait. Okay, let's wait for 1 to 2 minutes, so that more students can join us, and then we would begin this session, okay? Meanwhile, any one of you can tell me if I am audible or not, okay? So I am checking the comment section. So if I am audible, you can tell me in the chat, okay? So guys, basically this session is a preparation session for the upcoming By-Visit Tournament 5.0. So this is the 5th By-Visit Tournament that is going to be conducted on 26 July, 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. and you all know that this tournament is exclusively for school students, and there are 2 coding questions, 200 marks, and 20 quiz questions that are in total 100 marks, and you guys would be given 90 minutes in total to solve the entire paper, tournament test, okay? So I hope I am audible to you, right? So guys, make sure that you register for this. This is a great opportunity for you, to test out your coding skills and knowledge and win exciting prizes. So I hope you all have registered for it, and if you have not, in the description you can find the link and you can register for it. So guys, this session, the Mega-Menti quiz, is for the preparation of By-Visit Tournament 5.0. Now if you want to attempt the quiz with me, what you can do is you can go to www.menti.com and you can use this 8-digit code over there, 91268609. This is one way. The second way is, in the description you would find a link, attempt the quiz. You can click on that link and you can attempt the quiz, okay? So it's your choice, okay? So you can do it. So one way is to go to this link and then enter this code. Other way is, in the comment section you would find the link, and you can just directly click on the link and attempt the quiz. Another way how you can do this is, the comment section is open, the questions would be coming, and you can tell me whichever answer you think is correct, okay? So I hope you all are excited for it, and whenever you face any difficulty or problem, you can tell me in the comment section, okay? So let's start. Let's see what is the first question for today, okay? So the first question is, which of the following is not a queue, okay? So we need to tell which of the following 4 types is not a queue, okay? So in the options I have priority queue, single-ended queue, circular queue, and ordinary queue, okay? So these are the 4 options, and I need to tell which of the 4 is not a queue, okay? So guys, if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section, okay? So let's see. This is a very easy question. So basically we need to tell which of them is not a queue, okay? So guys, we know that there is circular queue, right? We already know there is circular queue. We know there is a single-ended queue, okay? There is a single-ended queue, and we also know about priority queue, right? We have learned about different type of queues, right? We have never heard of ordinary queue, right? There is nothing like ordinary queue. Instead of it, we know about queue, right? There is nothing like ordinary queue, but we know about queue, right? So basically, if you know, or if you have heard about different type of queues, you can easily solve this question, right? Priority queue, single-ended queue, and circular queue are present, while ordinary queue is not present, okay? So this was a very easy question, and the correct answer for this question is ordinary queue, okay? So I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move forward to the next question, okay? Now next question is, when a pop operation is called on an empty queue, okay, there we have an empty queue and we are calling the pop operation on it, what is the condition called, okay? So when we are calling a pop operation on an empty queue, what is that condition called, okay? So let's see, 1 minute. So basically they are saying I have an empty queue, right? The queue is already empty, there is nothing over here, right? There is no element. Now if I call for the pop operation, okay, I am calling for the pop operation and the queue is empty, this situation is known as underflow. Okay, this situation is known as underflow because there is no element in the queue, but yet I am calling for pop operation. So this situation is known as underflow. Now another situation is that my queue is already filled. Okay, like it is already filled, there is no more space in the queue, but I am trying to push an element in it. Okay, I am trying to push an element in it. This situation is known as overflow. Okay, this situation occurs when the queue is already filled and I am trying to add more elements, but there is no space for it. Okay, so this is overflow, this is underflow. Now according to this concept, the options are overflow, underflow, garbage collection, syntax error. Okay, so right now I just told you that whenever we are trying to pop an empty queue, that situation is known as underflow. So the correct answer for this question is underflow. I hope the question is clear to you. Now let's move forward. Meanwhile, if you guys have any doubt, you can tell me in the comment section. Okay, now let's move forward. Okay, this is the next question. Let's see what it is. Which of the following data structures finds its use in recursion? Okay, so basically we need to tell which of the following data structure finds its use in recursion. Basically in this question you can get confused, right? You can say that stack, queue, linked list, all of them can be used in recursion. But basically when I am trying to implement recursion, most used data structure is stack. Okay, so basically for implementation of recursion we use stack. So that is why the correct answer for this question is stack. Okay, so guys, do not get confused, keep your basics clear and you can easily solve the question. Okay, now let's move forward to the next question. Meanwhile I am checking the chat. If you guys have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay, now let's move forward. Here is the next question. What is the maximum number of swaps that can be performed in selection sort algorithm? Okay, so we need to tell what is the maximum number of swapping that we can do in selection sort. Okay, so basically first let's understand what is selection sort. Right now basically I have let's say array of elements, let's say 10, 1, 2, 3 and 7. Okay, now first I would consider the first element, that is 10. Okay, now I would compare 10 with the entire list of the elements. Okay, now when I find an element that is the smallest compared to all the elements, now that element is 1, right? Now this one would take the place of 10. Okay, so this one would come over here and 10 would go to its position. Okay, then I would move to the second element. Okay, then again the second element would be compared with the entire list and we would get the second smallest element. So like this we pick one element, compare it with the remaining elements and then place the smallest one in the start. Okay, like this step by step we would traverse the entire list and sort the list. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Let me check the comments that if you guys have any doubt or not. Okay, now basically the question is how many maximum number of swaps you need to do, right? What is the maximum number of swaps that you need to do? Now basically the maximum number of swaps that you need to do is n minus 1. Okay, so that is the correct answer because you are traversing the entire list leaving the first element. Okay, so n minus 1 is the maximum number of swaps that you need to perform in selection sort. Okay, so I hope the question and the concept is clear to you. Now let's move forward. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, the next question is, what is the best case time complexity of the binary search algorithm? Okay, so basically we need to tell what is the best time complexity of binary search algorithm. Okay, so for solving this question, first we need to know what is binary search algorithm, right? Now basically in binary search algorithm, let's take, we have a list of elements like 1, 7, 10, 8 and 6. Okay, this is the list of elements. What I would do first is I would go to the middle element. Okay, and I would compare it with the element that I need to search. Okay, if both of them are matching, I can just return with the middle element. 1 minute, let me make this list a little bit more better. Okay, okay, So this is the list, okay. Now first I would go to the middle of the list and I would compare, is this the element that I needed? Is 3 the element that I was searching for? If 3 is the element that I was searching for, then I would just return with 3. But if 3 is not the element that I was searching for, then I would compare, is the element that I am searching for smaller than 3 or greater than 3? If that element is smaller than 3, then I would go this side, on the left side. But if that element is greater than 3, then I would go to right side, okay. So this is how we traverse while binary search algorithm, okay. So I hope it is clear. If, for example, if the element is smaller, then we would traverse this thing, okay. Then we would search for the element in this half, otherwise this half, okay. So I hope the concept is clear. Now the question is, what is the best time case complexity, right? What is the best time case complexity? What is the best situation for it? The best situation for a binary search algorithm would be that the element is the element that we get in one go, right? Like the middle element, the first element that we are traversing, right? That would be the best case. So the correct answer for this is big O of 1. Right? Because just think, if I am searching for an element, for example 3 only, so if I just traverse once and it is the middle element that I just checked, so then I just return in one way, in one time. So that is why the correct answer for this is big O of 1, because this is the best time complexity for a binary search, okay. So I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move forward, okay. Now the next question is here. Worst case time complexity to access an element in a BST can be, okay. So now I need to tell about worst case time complexity to access an element in a BST, that is binary search tree, okay. What is the worst case time complexity for it? And guys, I am checking the comment section. If you guys have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section and I will love to clear your doubts, okay. So I need to tell what is the worst time complexity for a binary search tree, okay. So first, a binary search tree is that we have a root node, then we have left side nodes, and then we have right side nodes, right. Now remember one thing, in binary search tree, this is the left side and this is the right side and this is the root node, okay. Now we need to tell what is the worst case time complexity. Now this tree would have n nodes, right? This tree would have n nodes, right? So basically, if this tree has n nodes and I need a, the worst time case complexity, that means I'm traversing all the n nodes, right? That I'm traversing all the n nodes to search for that element, right? Basically, I need to access an element that might be in the left node, right node or root node. But the worst time complexity would be that I traverse the entire binary search tree to find for that element, right? Now that means if I have n nodes and I have searched the entire tree and I didn't get that element or got that element in the end, right? But the worst case is I have traversed the n nodes, all the n nodes. So the worst time complexity would be big O of n, okay? Why? Because I have traversed all the nodes, yet to find that element that I needed to search for. So the correct answer for this question is big O of n. That means I have traversed all the nodes to find for the element in the binary search tree. I hope this is clear to you. If you guys have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section, guys, and I hope the concept is clear to you, okay? So I am checking the comment section for your doubts. If you have doubts, you can write it in the comment section, okay? Now let's move forward to the next question. To main measures of the efficiency of an algorithm. So what are the main measures that are used to find the efficiency of an algorithm, okay? So the options are time and space complexity, data and space, processor and memory, complexity and capacity. So basically, you need to tell what are the main measures that are used for finding the efficiency of an algorithm. It is a very easy question. It is a direct question, and the answer for this question is time and space complexity, right? Whenever we solve questions, we have to consider two types of complexities, that is time and space, right? We need to make sure that time is less as well as space used is less, right? So that is why the main measures that affect the efficiency of an algorithm is time and space complexity. Okay, so I hope this is clear. This was a direct question. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move forward. Okay, and if you guys have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section. Now let's move forward. This is the next question. Which one of the following is an application of stack data structure? Okay, so we need to tell which of the followings, there are some measures, and I need to tell which of the following are the applications of stack. Okay, the first option is managing function calls. Okay, the second option is the stock span problem. Third operation is arithmetic expression evaluation. Fourth is all of the above. Okay, so we have 4 options and I need to tell which of them are the applications of stack. Okay, so this is an easy question. If you are familiarized with the concept of stack, you can easily solve this question. Okay, so this is a very direct question. Basically, stack is used for managing function calls, so this is correct. Stack is also used for the stock span problem, so this is correct. Stack is also used for arithmetic expression evaluation. This is also correct. Now, because all these 3 options are correct, that means all of the above is correct. So, the correct answer for this question is all of the above. So, if you guys are familiarized with the concept, if you know the basic definition, if you are clear with the concepts, definitions, the logic, then you can easily solve these kind of questions. Okay, now let's move forward to the next question. Okay, next question is, reversing a word using stack can be used to find if the given word is a palindrome or not. Okay, so basically this is the question. Reversing a word using stack, I am trying to reverse a word using stack. This can be used if the word is palindrome or not. Okay, so basically they are saying you are reversing a word. Now, is this reversing a word helpful for you to check if the given word is palindrome or not, right? Let's take an example for this, and I am checking the comment section. If you guys have any doubt, you can tell me in the comments. Okay, so let's say this is the stack. Okay, now in the stack I am adding the word. Let's say the word is madam. Okay, the word is madam. Now first M comes here, then A, then D, then A, then M. Right, so first I pushed all the elements of madam in it. Right, now you know stack follows the concept of LIFO, that is last in first out. Right, so according to the concept, when I pop the elements, so they would come like M, A, D, A, M. Right, now they came like this. Now if I compare the original word and if I compare the reverse word, okay, if I compare the original word with the reversed word, I can clearly see that the original and the reverse are same, right? Both of them are same. The original word was madam, and even if I printed the reverse of it, it still remains madam, right? So this proves that the given word is palindrome. So this proves that the given word is palindrome. So the answer for this question is true. That means if I reverse a word using stack, this can be used to prove if the given word is palindrome or not. Okay, so this is you can always try using an example, and it would help you better in understanding the questions. So I hope the question is clear to you. Now let's move forward. Okay, now here is the next question. Let's see what is the question. What is the optimal time complexity to count the number of nodes in a linked list? Okay, so I need to tell what is the optimal time complexity to count the number of nodes in a linked list. Okay, so this is the question. The options for this question is big O of n, big O of 1, big O of log n, none of the above. Okay, now guys, you can go to www.menti.com, enter this 8-digit code over there and attempt this quiz. Another way to attempt this quiz is in the description. You would find click here to attempt the quiz. You can click on the link and attempt the quiz. Okay, other than that, what you can do is the chat section is open for you, and you can always ask your doubts from me. Okay, there is a doubt, let me check. So the doubt is there palindromic numbers as well? Yes, there are palindromic numbers. So basically what happens is, for example, they could give you a number, for example 111. Now this is a number, right? Now they can ask you to check if this number is palindromic or not, right? So basically for applying this palindromic concept, there is an easy way in Python. What you could do is, Basically right now this is number, right? So it is integer data type, right? This is integer data type. Now first step would be converting this integer data type into string, okay? So I would convert this n into a string data type conversion, so that this becomes a string. Once it becomes a string, I can use stack method or I can use the slicing method. That's my choice, okay? I can use slicing method or I can use the stack method. That's my choice, and using that method I can verify if it's a palindrome or not. Once it is verified if it's a palindrome or not, I would convert it back into an integer. Okay, so there are, you know, palindromic numbers as well. Okay, so there could be questions to check that the given number is palindrome or not. So what you need to do is, what you can do is, basically my approach would be converting the integer number into a string data type. After converting it into string, I can use the slicing method or the stack method that we just discussed. Okay, after that, once it is verified if it is a palindrome or not, what I can do is I can convert the number back into integer. Okay, so this is a way using which, you know, you can check if the given number is palindrome or not. Okay, so I hope your doubt is clear. So if you guys have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section and I would love to clear your doubt. Okay, so let me clean the screen. Okay, so I hope the doubt is clear. Now the next question which we were discussing is, what is the optimal time complexity to count the number of nodes in a linked list? Okay, now what is the optimal time complexity? Okay, and they are not asking you for the best time complexity or the worst time complexity, they are asking you for the optimal time complexity. Now basically, if this is my linked list, right, there would be n number of nodes, right? There would be n number of nodes. Now basically the optimal time complexity would be that I am, you know, searching those n number of nodes for the element that I need, right? For the element, or basically, one moment. Basically in the question I need to count the number of nodes, right? Now basically if I need to count the number of nodes in a linked list, right? If I need to count the number of nodes in the linked list, I need to go to each and every node, right? I need to go to first, second, 3, 4, like I need to go to every node, and then only the count value would increase, right? That means I need to traverse the entire linked list to get the count value, right? That is true, you cannot change it. If you need the count, you need to traverse the entire linked list, right? So for doing this, I would require big O of n log. So what is basically big O of n? What over here is this? The length. Okay, I need to traverse the entire length, entire nodes, and then only I can get how many nodes are there, right? I cannot just stay on the first node and say that there are 10 nodes, right? That is not possible. I need to traverse all the nodes and then only I can get a proper count value. That is why the optimal time complexity for counting the number of nodes is big O of n. Okay, so I hope this question is clear to you. Okay, if you guys have any doubt, the comment section is open. You guys can ask for your doubts in the comment section. Okay, okay. So guys, I hope this session was helpful for you, where we solved and practiced some questions for the upcoming BioVisit Tournament 5.0, which is on 26th July. 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. I hope you found this session helpful. If you guys have any doubts, the comment section is open for you. You can ask for your doubts. Okay, other than that, make sure that you register for BioVisit Tournament 5.0. It's an amazing chance to, you know, test out your coding skills and knowledge and win exciting prizes. It is on 26th July. 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. 90 minutes test. It would have, basically it is divided into two parts. 2 coding questions that are of 200 marks and 20 quiz questions that are of 100 marks. Okay, so guys, make sure you register for it. The link for you know, registering is in the description, so you can directly click on the link and register for BioVisit Tournament. Okay. Okay, so ma'am, is there DSA video in Geeks for Geeks? Yes, there are DSA videos. So basically what you can do is, see, basically first thing you could do is, in you know, GFG school channel only, the YouTube channel on which you are right now, you would find a playlist DSA. Okay, So you can go through it and you can learn all the concepts. Okay, so there is a playlist DSA on YouTube channel in Geeks for Geeks school channel, so you can just go there and view the videos. Another way is there would be a link for school guide in the description. Okay, so if you click on the school guide, it is completely free for school students. You can go over there and you can test out, you can practice questions, and you can learn all the different languages like Java, C, C++, Python. So there are tutorials for that, there are questions, there are questions to practice, there are papers, exams. So what you can do is, if you want video lectures, you can just check out the YouTube. You would find DSA playlist, so you can go through that. Other than that, in the link you would find the in the description you would find a link for school guide. You can click on that link, go to school guide, where you would find entire courses for C, C++, Java, Python, DSA, data structures, competitive programming. So there are video lectures as well as articles over there with question papers, with test quizzes. So you can go over there also to practice. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. If you guys have any more doubts, you can ask in the comment section. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for you and you guys have enjoyed the session. Make sure that you register for BioVisit Tournament 5.0, and I hope you guys have enjoyed today's session. If you guys have enjoyed today's session, make sure you click on the like button and subscribe our channel, and thank you for joining me today. Thank you guys.